involving fractions. Question 1 here says x over 2 is equal to 5. To do this, just put 1 under 5, cross multiply. X times 1 will give you x. Okay, let me do the cross multiplication completely. You cross multiply x by 1, multiply 5 by 2. X times 1 is x, 2 times 5 is 10. That answers question 1. Let me do question 2 here. Question 2 says x over 9, x over 9. In question 2, x over 9 is equal to what? 4 over 3. Cross multiply also. 3 times x will be equal to 9 times 4. 3 times x is 3x. So 9 times 4, you can do it completely or leave it like that. This will give you 9 times 4 over 3. Just like dividing both sides by 3. So 3, we cut 3 here. 3 in 3. 3 in 9, 3. 3 times 4 is what? 12. That gives you what? That gives you x is equal to 3 times 4. X is equal to what? 12. That answers question 2. Let's go to question 3. Let me try and split my page in. Okay. Let's go to question 3. Question 3 says y minus 5 over 4 is equal to 8. This is the same as the previous questions we did. Y minus 4 over 4. Try to write 8 as 8 over 1. Just put something that makes your cross multiplication easy. So this will give you 1 times y minus 5. 1 times what? Y minus 5 is equal to 4 times 8. What does that give you? Anything multiplied by 1 will stay the same way. So this stays as 1 y minus 5. So y minus 5 is 32. And what? Y is equal to what? Y is equal to 32 plus 5. When you collect like terms, minus 5 will go to the right, and you get y is 32 plus 5. That answers question 3. So take note of that. Let's go to question 4. In question 4, p is equal to 35 minus what? 3p over 2. Write this as p over 1 is equal to 35 minus 3p over 2 and cross multiply. When you cross multiply, what do you get? You get 2 times p. 2p is 1 times. Okay, let me write this in steps just to make it clear. You get 2 times p is equal to what? 1 times 35 minus 3p. That gives you 2p is equal to 35 minus 3p. So collect like terms. 2p plus 3p is equal to what? 35. Here, I need to put my p's together. If I bring minus 3p, to the left here, it will change to plus 3p. So that gives me what? 5p is equal to 35. 5p is equal to 35. Divide both sides by 5. What do you get? Divide both sides by 5. What do you get? P is equal to what? 7. That answers question 4. Let's go to question 5. In question 5, 7 plus b over 5 is equal to minus 3. Write this as 7 plus b over 5 is equal to minus 3 over 1 and cross multiply. When you cross multiply, what do you get? 1 times 7 plus b is equal to what? 5 times minus 3. That gives 7 plus b. 7 plus b is minus 15. Take note, there are things we call sign multiplication. Plus times plus is equal to what? Plus. Plus times minus is minus. Minus times plus is what? Minus also. Then minus times minus is equal to plus. So here, I'm multiplying. Here, I'm multiplying what? 5 by minus 3. 5 is positive. 5 is positive, but minus 3 is negative. So my answer will be negative. That gives me b is equal to minus 15 minus 7. Take note of this collection of like terms. Here, the 7 is positive. If you take it from the left to the right, across the equality sign, it will change from plus 7 to minus 7. So that's why I wrote my 7 as minus 7 when I took it to the right. So my b now is equal to what? Minus 22. Minus 15 minus 7 is minus 22. Take note of that. Let's go to the next question. Number 6. Number 6 says 2x minus x over 8 is equal to 12 whole number 1 over 2. First of all, change this to 25 over 2. I hope you know how that is done. 2 times 12, 24, plus 1, that's what? 25 all over 2. So that means I'm going to write 2x over 1 minus x over 8 is equal to 25 over 2. What does that give you? What does that give you? Okay, here I'll use the LCM of denominators. What's the LCM? My denominators are 1, 8, and 2. The LCM of 1, 8, and 2 is what? 8. So I'll now multiply each term in the equation by 8. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'll do 8. So I'll do 8 times 2x over 1. I'll also do minus x over 8 times 8. I'll go to the right and do 25 over 2 times 8. Take note of this step. Here, you will notice, each of these is a term. Minus x over 8 is a term. 2x over 1 is a term. 25 over 2 is another term in the equation. So I multiply each of them by what? 8 separately, so that my equation can become one without fractions. So 8 times 2x, 16x. 16x over 1, 16x. 8 divided by 8, 1. 1 times x, that gives me what? Minus x. Then 2 here 1, 2 here 4. 25 times 4, 100. I hope you got that. I did 2 in 8, 4. Then 25 times 4. 25 times 4, 100. So 25 times this 4. That's how I got my 100. So now 16x minus 15. 16x minus 1x is what? 15x. So 15x is 100. 15x is 100. I'll divide both sides by 15. 15, we cut 15. I have x left. X is 100 over 15. 5 here 3, 5 here 20. So x is equal to what? X is equal to 20 over 3. X is 6 whole number 2 over 3. That's the answer to question 6. Let's go to number 7. In number 7, the question says, in number 7, the question says, I'm going to do this twice. So I think 7 at a time or 8 at a time will be okay. In number 7, the question says, solve for x if 5x minus 1 over 4 is equal to 2x minus 1 over 2. This is straightforward, just cross multiply. 2 times 5x minus 1 is equal to what? 4 times 2x minus 1. So here, I'll take my multiplication one after the other. 2 times 5x gives me what? 10x. Also, 2 times minus 1 gives me what? Minus 2. So that's 10x minus 2. On the right hand side, 4 times 2x is what? 8x. Then 4 times minus 1 is what? Minus 4. So 10x minus 8x is equal to minus 4 plus 2. I hope you got that step here. I collected like terms. This is plus 8x. I'll bring it to the left. I'll bring it to the left. It will become what? Minus 8x. Also, this is what? Minus 2. If I take minus 2 to the right, I just want to put numbers together with numbers and algebraic terms together with algebraic terms. I want to put constants on the right and algebraic terms on the left. So minus 2 will change to what? Plus 2 on the right. So this is 2x is equal to minus 2. If I divide both sides by 2, that gives me what? X is equal to minus 1. Let me change. That gives me x is equal to what? Minus 1. 2 here 1, 2 here 1. Then 2 in minus 2 will give you minus 1. So, take that as the first set of examples.